in China, and Chinese officials are on the ground in South Africa to promote the China International Import Expo to South Africans. China has been South Africa's largest trading partner, of course, for almost a decade. South Africa is China's largest trading partner on this continent. Last year, according to the ambassador, bilateral trade grew to nearly $40 billion. So what's the expo all about? To discuss, we're joined by the GM of China Dream Investments, that's Jeff Sun, as well as the chair of the Southern Africa Shanghai Chamber of Commerce, Jacky Li. Welcome to you both, gentlemen. Let me start with you, Mr. Sun. What is the expo all about?
The expo all about is for China to the commitment to the world for economic liberalization and global for the trade globalization, mainly for commitment to the worldwide to strengthen China will import from all over the world.
So this is China saying, show us what you can bring to our market. It's an opportunity for countries around the world.
Yes. The China at the moment, it's this time's first time we decided to open the door worldwide and welcome to the worldwide every foreign people. In China, say the foreign people. So China will be import a lot of the goods, and then China welcome to the everybody worldwide to go to the China to have the business in China.
South Africa, a guest country. What does that mean, Mr. Sun?
It means that it's a major countries involved like UK or the other major country who support this China International Import Expo. And it's one of the a few top countries to support and to send a group from DTI, from local government and our teams, the investors and exporters to that expo.
Well, China, Mr. Li, is a massive market. Obviously, every country wants in on this. Is everybody coming? How big will this be?
Oh, this is very big. You know that. Okay, as you know, so, okay, China export in this time. Okay, it's very hot in the worldwide. So everybody want to come in because we are the South Africa. We are the guest of the country for China. So China organization, it's special to organize the some of the place reserved for our South Africa the companies.
Okay.
So that it's very good news for us.
So it's not only a government delegation coming, but the individual companies will come and set up stands and basically just sell to Chinese companies, Chinese people who are listening.
Yes, yes.
We know we sell wine, rooibos tea, a lot of agricultural products, apples, but tell me about the opportunities for South African companies in China.
I think, okay, the South Africa company, as I come in 26 years in South Africa, I see a lot of the good product. It's they can able to sell it in China. The China, we like the South Africa like the culture products. That is the very good opportunity. You know the China, you know also it's the big largest manufacturer. Okay, but South Africa manufacturing, it's some product. It's different. It's totally different with the design, with the everything. You know that like that. And then also China at the moment, they turning to we call it for the consumer countries. So the people like to spend the money to buy the product from the different way worldwide.
And you've got the middle class rising up.
Yes.
But Mr. Sun, we're not great at manufacturing. We know we have to grow there as South Africa. China, this machine that exports all over the world. What can we give China that you can't give yourself?
South Africa is a very unique and specific country. People take assumption, perception, which is not right. that South Africa only have mineral products, like majority mineral chromes or manganese or coal mines, whatever. But from our point of view, we are, as a China Dream Investment, authorized by Chinese Embassy in South Africa to organize South African participants to attend this expo in Shanghai, November the 5 to 10 in Shanghai. So we strengthen, we would like to link up South African company to have a more opportunity to export your South African unique products, such as besides of rooibos tea, and you have a rooibos skincare, you have a lot of other wines, and even other alcohol, and also engineering industries, which is very unique, which China cannot bring here.
We're very proud of our wines. I don't know how much penetration our wines have in China, but is this an opportunity for wine farms to access a massive market that'll just change their fortunes completely?
Yes, you're right. Because from an individual company and also from one of your South African organization called WOSA, Wines of South Africa, promoted a lot South African wine and wine farms to Chinese territory. And Chinese people really get benefit from there.
So finally, Mr. Li, your ambassador has been very positive about trade relations between South Africa and China. We want, obviously, to export more to China. Is there a difference now that there's a new government in South Africa? Are you watching the changes? Does it make any difference?
Yes, I think, okay, the new government of the South Africa, they are more pay attention in the business we wish. So they're going to creation the more job if South Africa can work cooperation with China. This is my personal think about that. You know that. You see that China, it is the second biggest consumer country. And for next 5 years, China will be import with the 10 trillion US dollars. So that it's the main thing.
Massive.
It's massive. I mean,
and sometimes we see China as a threat, and Chinese companies bring Chinese workers into this country. But you're saying that China can be part of job creation, of growth here in South Africa.
Of course, you know, it is going to our major job. It's help the South Africa company to exporting the product to China. Okay, so once the local company, to have the more exporting, so they can create the more job in South Africa. So that it's going to be improve, and the people, I mean, who can have the job in South Africa. It is not only taking the job away. That's the one. Okay, another thing is, our also want to link up the relationship. So the most the company in China, they can employ the South African people in South Africa working for them. So that is our aim.
Sure, so you're talking about win-win, and I'm sure there will be huge interest in this expo in November. Thank you both, gentlemen. That was the General Manager of China Dream Investments, Jeff Sun, and Chair of the Southern African Shanghai Chamber of Commerce, Jacky Li. And that expo will be promoted in South Africa tomorrow.